Hey now, how's it going? All right now. This is Ascended Clarity. I'm here to provide peace, loving. I was gonna say healing, but loving too. Peace, healing, loving, light. And I've been guided to do another reading and whatnot, right? About procrastination. Now, this is something that everybody faces, though. So I know a lot of people can resonate with procrastination. So whenever I was in college, way back when, not too way back, because you already know I'm a youngin', but I did a paper on procrastination. So textbook definition of procrastination is the act of putting off tasks or responsibilities, even when you know that it can have a negative consequence. And that's something that we all do. So obviously, honestly, there is a good and bad aspect of everything. You know what I mean? Like, I am a person who, definitely believes in balance, you know? I got my balance candle downstairs. I actually just brought it upstairs. That's crazy. I should have it over here so I can have, a synchronicity, because 3 is, one of my favorite numbers. But anyway, I have my soothing candle here. I have a lavender candle as well. But anyway, there is a good and a bad aspect of everything. You can look at everything from a good perspective as well as a bad perspective. Too much of anything can be seen as a bad thing. But anyway, I want to talk about the good and bad part of procrastination. And so, obviously, the bad part of procrastination is you putting off responsibilities to do something that is entertaining for you. So I'm getting a lot of heavy energy of instant gratification. Oh, I'd rather scroll on my phone looking at Facebook, or oh, I'd rather watch TV, or oh, I'd rather go out to hang out with my buddies. You feel me? Versus handling my responsibilities. You feel me? Oh, I got rent due. I got mortgage due. I got to pay these bills, but I'd rather go hang out with you and spend some money on going to the club or getting a new outfit so I can stunt. You know what I mean? What's that, Big Timers? Is that Big Timers? What the hell is that one song? With the Big Timers. Damn. It's crazy because every time I'm thinking about it, I know what I'm talking about, but got everything in my mama's name. But it's okay, cause I'm still fly. Da, 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 da. Yeah. Dude was definitely putting off responsibilities for his stunt and shit. You feel me? So yeah, go look that up if you resonate with it. But a good aspect though of procrastination, I read this paper a long time ago, whenever I was in college. Here it go. And I was just reading before I started this to, get an idea of where I was at then with procrastination. And I've definitely evolved from it though, but I learned different types of procrastination. But anywho, the good aspect of procrastination is if you put off something that maybe doesn't take inspiration. You feel me? When inspiration hits, you need to act on it. So if you are doing something that involves a creative aspect, then you definitely need to go ahead and put down a laundry. If what you're procrastination, if what you are procrastinating is doing laundry or something that doesn't take inspiration, you can put that task down for a moment or two to do something that's that requires goodness gracious, I can't even talk, dear Lord. That requires inspiration. And it's going to be productive for you. Maybe I need to chop and screw it. Maybe I need to slow it down a little bit. Every time I get to going, I be getting a little excited. And baby, let me tell you about these words of mine. They don't really get out the way that I would like. And I also got somebody messing with my throat chakra too. But, it's okay because we alchemize energy over here also. So, Pete, I got my celestial cards just to provide more clarity, you know what I mean, of how to overcome procrastination. Because, again, it's something that everybody tends to go through. So, clear, concise, accurate messages only. I've obviously already prayed over the deck, so we're going to get some clear, concise, accurate messages. 5-card spread. Ooh wee. 7 of Swords. The Hierophant. Eight of Cups. 8 of Swords in the reverse. And then 2 of Wands in the reverse. My dog always needs something every time I'm doing something. Okay, so off the rip pertaining to procrastination, we got 7 of Wands. Let's get some clarity on how to overcome this. All right, so 7 of Swords is deception, strategy, tactics, cunning, resourcefulness. So that is what the 7 of Swords represents. Now, to tie it to procrastination, I mean, a lot of the times we deceiving ourselves. Initially, I said instant gratification. You deceiving yourself. You know that you got responsibilities to do. And it's business before pleasure. That is literally a life motto that upon living by it, it'll definitely provide a multitude of different benefits. So I feel like with this deception energy, procrastination leads to deception, especially on a negative aspect. If you are not doing something more productive than what you are procrastinating about, then essentially you are deceiving yourself. With the strategy energy here, I just feel like this is giving me to-do lists. You feel me? Like when we write things down, we're making it clear. And if you deter from that during the day, a lot of stuff pops up. But if you revert back to your to-do list, that is a strategy to keep you on board to avoiding procrastination, you know? So that's another tactic that you can use. Now, you have to take heed of the distractions that are around you, whether it be people, whether it be things, regardless of, you know what I'm saying, what's happening around you. You need to take heed to what the distractions are around you, because that's a tactic that the enemy uses, you know? So if you are aware of what it is that is distracting you, then there is a higher possibility of you overcoming it. And then too, with this sneaky energy, that's another thing that this 7 of Swords hold. It's just a sneaky energy. You feel me? So that procrastination easily can sneak up on you. Especially, again, with my initial example of scrolling through Facebook or any social media site, you know? If you get lost in scrolling, you don't know how many hours you can just spend doing that. You look up and damn, it's about you woke up scrolling. Granted, you got up, you might have used the bathroom and stuff. You might have went to go eat you some food and you got back to scrolling. What have you really accomplished? What time is it now? You didn't literally you procrastinated your whole day. And you didn't even take a look at your to-do list. So with this resourceful energy I'm getting here, back to the to-do list energy, make it clear. You know what I mean? Like if it needs to be something that you can put on your TV, we have a lot of technology currently. And so if you got to put a to-do list on your phone and share it to your TV so that it can be bold and right there in your face, then that is a resource that you can use. Also, with this distraction energy, you can literally put on music. I don't know if you can hear, probably not, because my dog is continuously whining. Goodness gracious. That's a resource you can use. There are so many resources out there like us and these dang on phones. The phone is a distraction in itself, but honestly, it's a whole literal computer that you can utilize different aspects of resources. So right now I have this meditation music going and it helps me though. And there are literally like meditation music to help you with your focus. So whichever you need to put on to help you to get you back on board with what it is that you need to do. If you need background music to listen to, or you know what I'm saying, I like instrumentals too. You know what I'm saying? We like a good beat, but honestly, I've ran into like lofi or lofi. I don't know if I'm saying it right. It's Lofi, but it's so many different type of music there to help with your focus. But it's like an instrumental, you know. So you can cut that on and you can go on or wash your dishes, do your laundry, do your household chores, or if you need to sit down and read or whatever it is that you need to be doing to help you with your focus, though, you can use that. So it's a lot of resources that can be utilized too. So I'm not going to even use this Seven of Swords energy as only a negative entity. Like I said, there is positive and negative things about procrastinating. So again, if you are procrastinating something that needs to be done versus something that's going to be more productive, that is a good aspect of procrastination that you can utilize. You feel me? So yeah, take that and run with it and all that, right? So now we got this Hierophant energy. So what this card means: tradition, institution, education, social structures, hierarchical organizations. Traditions to me is just what we are used to doing. You know, what those that came before us did. That's what I get when I look at tradition. Like every year we put up a tree for Christmas. You feel me? That is a tradition. So, in the aspect of procrastination, what traditions do we really hold? More often than not, we don't pay attention to the traditions that we hold for things that are useful. Not to knock holidays and things of that sort, but I'm just saying, certain character traits, we have to build traditions around how to overcome those. You feel me? Institution, education just ties me into school. There's a lot of useful information that we can get out of school, but the basic things that we need to know is not really beaten into us. So with this Hierophant energy I'm getting is stop it. Damn, this dog is bothering me. Y'all want to see my dog? Look what he doing. Oh, now you gonna stop. Show the people what you was doing, Ryder. Go find you something productive to do. Go get that bone. Anyway. School has a lot of basic fundamentals that we need to know. But overall, does it really prepare us for the world? Social structures. So, in the image of the Hierophant, I'm seeing somebody with a key, and then the keyhole is above their head. I'm getting somebody is unlocking something. I really do wish that in the educational system, it would unlock certain things for us that we can utilize. Me and my son literally just had a parent-teacher conference yesterday and whatnot, right? And he said the same thing that I said when I was a kid. I'm not going to utilize this information when I get grown. I'm not going to need this. I can literally just, you know what I'm saying? If I were to drop out, I feel like I would be able to make it. Now, I had to sit down and have a very detailed conversation with him about the basic information that you get from school. And how it's useful in your everyday life. So he's going to get that diploma. You know, he in high school, so you know how that go. But I really do wish that in this institution energy, in this educational energy, in this social structure energy, that they would teach us the fundamental information that we need to know. Like, I'm kind of digressing away from procrastination, but that's one of them, though. You know what I mean? Certain character traits that we will face upon getting grown and having so many responsibilities. Credit even. We need to know that. We need to learn that in school. How to get out of our own way and how to, again, prioritize business before pleasure. But yeah, though, That's what I get from this Hierophant energy. Hierarchical organizations. I mean, honestly, this is really giving me, what did I say earlier? Let me think. Gatekeeping information. I just get hierarchical organizations. You know what I mean? It is levels to this. You know, I'm getting to take the stairs energy here. But somebody that's already at the top, not disclosing certain information. That it really is what I get. It's like, how bad do you really want to know this? How deep are you willing to go to unlock information that you need to know? You gotta go. Get out. Come on. Get on out. I'm gonna leave it right there because my dog be distracting me. Ooh, now we are at this Eight of Cups energy. All right, I'm getting walking away. Eight of Cups represents walking away, making difficult choices, withdrawal, abandonment. So what I'm getting from this pertaining to procrastination is walking away from things that do not serve you. What is going to be more beneficial? If you sit here and indulge in this that is providing no type of benefit, why are you doing it? Conscious energy is here, which that's going to be the next deck that I pull out of pertaining to procrastination. But walking away, it's a difficult choice to walk away from the party to go study or something. You know? And with this withdrawal energy, it's like, I don't know. I'm picking up on addictions. Because that was the first thing that came to my mind. But you can be addicted to a lot of different things. Again, like scrolling on social media. Okay? It's like train your brain to do what is more productive for you. Now, it is going to be difficult in doing so. You're going to have to pull away from what does not serve you. So your brain might be telling you to get on social media, see what everybody got going on. But in your conscious state, you're saying, okay, I need to read this book. I have to study. I have a paper due. I have to write this, and I don't have time to look at social media. Social media will be there. Like if you, in the aspect of training your brain, if you be real and conscious and honest with yourself and know that social media will be there when you get done, it's like a reward. Guerdon. Look it up. Guerdon. Guerdon. It's like a reward. Reward yourself for doing the work, but you have to get the work done prior to the reward. A lot of the times we would rather reward ourselves because we thought about doing something that we needed to do. To be honest with you, a lot of the times we want the reward first. And I literally just had to talk to my son about that. Like, no, like, bro, I've been telling you yes a whole lot. So honestly, you have not been getting this done. And so now we're going to have better structure. You have to get this done first and then you get this reward. So a lot of the times we have to a certain extent, parent ourselves as an adult to avoid that procrastination, you know. And abandonment energy is here. Again, letting things go that we no longer need. And again, with this addiction energy, yeah, you're going to have withdrawals from not scrolling on social media. But upon you continuously telling your brain, this is what I need to do versus what I want to do. Once we are done with this, then this is what we can do. That will literally help you with dealing with procrastination, you know. Now we have this 8. 8 is very significant here. 8. Maybe the number 88 is significant here. I would definitely look up the number 88. The angel number 88. If I had another device, it's in my room. I will look it up, but right now I'm recording on my phone, so look it up. But yeah, 8 of Swords is in the reverse. Ooh-wee. Okay. I like this one. This is possibilities. With this 8 of Swords being in reverse, this is possibilities. This is freedom. This is release. This is optimism, resignation, and denial. That's what the Eight of Swords in reverse represents. So just think of the possibilities upon releasing procrastination and or viewing it from a different aspect, right? So like, again, if you do something that is more productive than what you are procrastinating for, that would open up more doors, more possibilities. You'll be freer. Because I promise you, like, procrastination is like an ailment. It's like a disease. Dis-ease. You are unease within your body. It's like you know you got to do something, and you are waiting until the very last minute to get it done. You're not going to be at ease with yourself because those consequences will eventually come. You got to let go of that. And again, whenever I'm posting these videos and doing my readings, it's pertaining to something that I am dealing with currently. So I just want to share it with somebody so that it could possibly help. If don't nobody look at it, that's cool because I refer back to it. But on the optimistic aspect, that's definitely me. I'm a Sagittarius, so you know I'm an optimist. So I definitely look at the glass as half full. Like, procrastination used to hold me down so tough to where whenever I was in school, I had to write this paper. So in the optimistic aspect, that really takes me back to this Eight of Cups. And Cups energy is emotional and filling yourself up. So I feel better sometimes when I'm doing something that is entertaining. Entertaining versus responsibility is here. That is literally that. I might even title to read that. But I feel like that's what this is. That's what procrastination is. A battle between entertainment and responsibilities. You feel me? But when you look at it from a different perspective and you see that you got something done, you feel fulfilled. You do feel free. You do feel better. And then you like, I can go do something I want to do now. I got this done and I don't even have to worry about it no more. You feel me? And a lot of the times we are in denial. Like, oh, I can get this done. Oh, this ain't going to take too long. That takes me back to my letter that I read. It's different forms of procrastination. It's a perfectionist. It's the ease. Like, oh, I know how to do this and it ain't going to take me too long. So if it doesn't take you too long to handle something, why don't you just go in there and get it done? Handle it. It's so easy. Then you should go ahead and handle it off the rip instead of procrastinating. You know what I mean? Sometimes we are in denial in that aspect of thinking it's going to be so easy so that we can wait to get it done. No. Retrain your brain into knowing that you can get something done that's easy off the rip. You ain't got to wait on it. And now we got Two of Wands here. In the reverse, over analyzing. Okay, so that's another form of, let me see, hold on. Because again, I referenced this paper that I read of the different forms of procrastination. And it's over analyzing energy came up. So let me see. Okay, so what I get from this is like one of the forms of procrastination. I'm not even going to read this for y'all, but I should because it is a really good piece of work and I'm very proud of myself about it too. But essentially though, overanalyze, fear of the unknown, no direction. That's what the Two of Wands is in reverse, right? So for procrastination with this fear of the unknown, it's like some people are scared of their potential. Some people's like, well, I don't think I'm going to be able to do this. In their mind, I don't think that this is, like if you're in college or in school or whatnot, right? Or doing a task that somebody is going to analyze. It's like, damn, I don't know if I can do this to the ability that somebody else is looking for it, right? You might psych yourself out and be like, why should I do this when I know that it's not going to be what I feel like it should be? And when you do it and then it gets graded and you don't get the grade that you wanted from it, that's going to be like a confirmation of the fact that you knew that you couldn't do it. And that can cause a habitual procrastinator, somebody that continuously procrastinates because the work that you put out is not going to be what you feel like it should be, right? But instead of having a mindset of that, I feel like a mindset should be, if I continuously work on it, then I'm going to get better eventually. You feel me? But with this no direction energy, I'm just getting the lazy procrastinator. That's another type of procrastination. Lazy procrastinator. You just don't want to do it, bro. You just don't want to do it. You feel me? And that take me back to that song that I was channeling earlier though. You got bills to pay. Who want to pay bills? I don't think people want to pay bills. You know what I mean? I know we have to pay bills, but people don't want to pay bills. So when you got invitation to go kick it, you gotta buy your outfit. You want to buy your drink. You know what I mean? You over there trying to stunt like your daddy. You feel me? And so mess around, rent due. Yeah, it's the first of the month. It done came back around again, boo. And so nobody wants to pay this. When you don't have proper direction, you gonna end up mismanaging your funds. Procrastinating, thinking, oh, I ain't gonna spend that much. But hey, we already know that fit gonna cost because you're trying to stunt. And you know you gotta fill that gas tank up because you're trying to be in traffic. And that bottle gonna cost too. And you know you gotta get you some smoke and whatever else it is that you do. So the best course of action is business before pleasure. Go ahead and pay that bill, and whatever you got after that is what it is that you can spend on your turn up. You feel me? But I'm going to leave it right there with this celestial read. But peep, I'm going to get into this conscious energy. I'm going to get right on into this conscious energy because I feel like, I mean, you got to know what's going on. You have to know what it is that you're doing in the midst of doing it pertaining to procrastination. Come through, Spirit. Like, if you are not aware of what it is that you need to do, of what it is that you are currently doing, a lot of us move subconsciously, though. You feel me? It's like, well, damn. Yeah, you know, in the back of your mind that rent due, but in the forefront of your mind, you hear about that turn up more. That is you living in your subconscious. You're not consciously aware that you need to, again, business before pleasure. Fortifies here. So Fortify says, goals cannot be reached without strengthening our resolve and building resilience against negative energies. Every achievement requires preparation. So now is the time to buck up, bolster your confidence, nourish your body, and reinforce your boundaries. Muscle up at the gym, focus your mind on learning something new, gather your tribe, or call on spirit. If you want to secure success in anything, fortify everything. Strengthen, not harden. So that really does take me back to my to-do list, though. What are your goals? Write them down. Have it in front of you so you are able to see. Call on spirit. Ask for the help that you need to be able to avoid that procrastination energy. That's one of the negative energies that this Fortify card is talking about. Procrastination is a negative energy, even though it has good and bad for the most part. I mean, we procrastinate every day. So it's literally, what are you procrastinating, though? So if you are going to be procrastinating, you need to make sure that it is more productive than what you are. Like when you are procrastinating something, you need to make sure that what you are procrastinating about. Am I saying this right? Hold on, give me a second. Whatever you're wanting to do is going to be more productive than what you are procrastinating about. Something like that, you know. But strengthen, not harden. The more that you do something, the stronger you will be. Like if you are going to the gym working out a particular muscle, your mind is a muscle as well. So that's why I said retrain your brain. If you retrain your brain into having business before pleasure, then you continuously strengthening that muscle. Obviously, we all know that our brain is a muscle. So that is something that can be strengthened also. Impermanence. Every experience you have is simply one moment in time. Every moment that you struggle with or jump for joy about will eventually pass. Everything in life is temporary: the good, the difficult, the darkness, the light, the just, and the undeserved. It's all transient. No need to cling to the thought, feeling, event, or person. Love it up while it lasts, and remember there is grace and wisdom in knowing that it's not yours to keep. Remember, no matter what, this too shall pass. So what this is really giving me an energy of is like, if you do not feel like doing something, get it over with. Get it over with and done. It's not gonna last forever, you know. In a moment when you working out, you know what I'm saying. You doing it and it hurts, but when it's over with, you'll feel better about yourself. You'll feel good. Your body will be used to working out, depending on, you know what I'm saying, how long you go, how consistent you are with it. So, and this impermanence energy, just take it for what it is, even if it's something good. You know what I mean? It never lasts forever. Until this impermanence energy is bringing me back to like let me think. My dog is really bothering me. I'm getting a lot of distractions in this read. This is really crazy. He is so codependent. He's literally sitting outside the door whining and getting on my very last nerve. I'm gonna go ahead and end this here shortly because goodness gracious, my focus is But impermanence, what I was saying about that, brings me back to that instant gratification. We always want something off the rip now. We don't really want to work for it and stuff. And so we procrastinate the work and then we look back like, damn, where is my reward? You know? Let me get a couple of these because, dear Lord, oh wait. My dog is on my last nerve. You feel me? Mottos. I got insightful. I got elaborate. I got apologize, and I got kindness. So with this motto energy, hope for the best, be prepared for the worst. So a lot of the time with procrastination, what happens is we're not prepared for the worst. We'll let something come to the last minute, and then once we are hit with the worst case scenario, that's when we react to it. It's like if you are prepared for the worst prior to, that'll definitely diminish the act of procrastination. Success in my eyes, motivation in my heart. That is what I literally used to say when I was coming up and all that, right? Like if you see the success that you want, focus on that while you're doing this tag. With this impermanence energy here, focus on the impermanence of that situation. Yeah, I got to do this. But once this is done, it's completed. I ain't got to worry about it. But Pete, if you focusing on the success that you are going to gain from doing something that you don't necessarily want to do, once you're done, you feel that the freedom that comes with that though. I'm done. I ain't got to worry about it no more. But in retrospect, if that's the right word, when you are stalling something, it stays on your mind, you know? That's where that freedom energy comes in for me. Like when it's something that you know you need to do, but you don't feel like doing it, it's like it is on your mind. Like, all right, I'm gonna do this. All right, give me a minute and I'm gonna do this. All right, let me lay down for another about 5-10 minutes. All right, let me go hang out with my friends first. Then when I come home, bam, I'm gonna get right on that. But you don't. It's on your mind all day. So go ahead and just handle it off the rip so you ain't got to think about it or worry about it at all. That brings me to this insightful energy. You feel me? That's just what it is. It's insightful to handle that. I'm going to keep saying it over and over. Business before pleasure. You know? Ooh, I got a lot on this elaborate energy. I pulled another card to clarify, elaborate, because I definitely didn't elaborate just the aspect of procrastinate. But obsession came though. And it's like if you are obsessive of your goals, then the details ain't really gonna matter too much. It's like I'm focusing on the goal at hand, not the steps that it takes to get there. You feel me? If that makes sense. I'm not focusing on the steps that it takes to get there, but the goal. With that success in my eyes, motivation in my heart, that success motivates me to take that step, right? And then too, I'm getting apologize for yourself, to yourself, because I mean, we all need to take the time to grow. So this really goes hand in hand with this kindness energy too. It's like, be kind to yourself as you are attempting to grow, as you are getting through. It's not gonna just be linear. Some days, you know what I'm saying, like, damn, I ain't do shit today. I just procrastinated my whole damn day away. And then other days, you're going to be like, oh, shit, I was on the ball. I was doing what I was supposed to do, and I was productive, you know? Like, a lot of the times when people ask me, how was your day today? How you doing? I said productive. You know what I mean? That feels good to me. And the days that I'm not productive, you know what I'm saying, I'm apologizing to myself and I'm being kind to myself. Like, I'm not down to myself, but I'm going to make sure that tomorrow is better than yesterday, you know? So with that, I hope it helps somebody though. I really do, because procrastination is something that can take hold. It can take hold of you and it can become a character trait. So if you don't nip it in the bud, it can be something that is here to stay. All right, I'm out.